nerds, what's up? Jasmine, 1/3 of Pretty Brown and Nerdy, here with another movie review for Solo, a Star Wars story. This movie was actually a lot of fun. I have to take back a couple of things that I said about this film, especially with the trailer, because I talked a lot of mess about this movie, especially with Alden Ehrenreich's character. I honestly wasn't sure how I was gonna like him as Han Solo, but I have to say he actually did a really good job. So this movie had a lot of issues in the beginning, especially with the shift in directors. You can tell there was a shift in directors considering each actor's acting gets better as the movie progresses. In the first act of the film, you can tell that Alden Ehrenreich he's getting a feel for the character of Han, and there's a lot of problems, I feel, with his acting in the first act. It does get progressively better as the film goes on. This is just such a fun summer movie. This movie does not focus too much on the lore of Star Wars. It's just a fun heist film that you will definitely enjoy watching. There's surprisingly a lot of action in this film. I really enjoyed a lot of the action set pieces. The fight choreography was where it needed to be. A lot of people surprised me, especially Emilia Clarke's character Kira. I wasn't really sure how I was gonna feel about her character, considering you don't really get much of a feel for her in the trailers, but she actually ends up being a great character with a lot of depth. Emilia Clarke, as all actors I'm sure, do a better job when they have a better director. Ron Howard came into this film and definitely did what he needed to do in order to make this film a lot better, and it shows throughout the film as it progresses. I was on the edge of my seat in a lot of the scenes. There are some parts where you obviously know that some of the characters are going to live through whatever is happening, but it's just so tense in that moment that you still find yourself on the edge of your seat becoming nervous about what's going to happen to them. The plot itself is very simple. It doesn't get too deep. I think this film and the director understands the source material and understands that this is something that doesn't need to be overly flamboyant and overdone. It's just a simple, fun summer movie, and it works. It was really cool to get some background on a few characters. You learn where Han comes from, where he grew up. You learn how he meets Chewie, how he meets Lando. It's nice to see all those stories kind of tie in together finally, and you're seeing it on screen. Donald Glover, like, this man absolutely shines as Lando. He is Lando Calrissian. Donald Glover completely embodies the character, down to the mannerisms, the voice, how he delivers his lines. It's just perfect. When he consulted Billy D. Williams and he told him to just be charming, it definitely shows through the movie because he does just that. He is smooth and he is charming. The character dynamic between him and Han is just so hilarious. I was a little disappointed in the fact that there are some characters that you would love to see on screen a bit more, but their screen time kind of gets halted pretty abruptly. There is a pretty surprising moment towards the end of the film that I think the audience will get a kick out of and will warrant a lot of gasps throughout the theater. I won't spoil it for you because obviously this is a no spoiler review, but I think if you're going into this not really expecting much from it, the Solo movie really works. And y'all know me, like from the beginning I was talking mad crap about this movie, how I wasn't sure how it was gonna be or if Alden Ehrenreich was gonna do a good job, but for the material that he had, I think he did what he could, and he did a pretty decent job. I mean, if he has Harrison Ford's approval, then I guess it's all right. But all in all, I'd say definitely take some time to watch this movie. I think this was a pretty refreshing Star Wars film to jump into. So once you guys have seen the movie, definitely leave a comment below. No spoilers, of course. And so when you guys have a chance to see this movie, I definitely want to know what you thought about it. Leave it in the comments. No spoilers, of course. And as always, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. All our social links will be in the description below. And I will see you guys on the next movie review.